Hey guys, it's Amelia, and today I'm here with my mom, and we're doing a different type of video today. Mom, would you like to do it? Really, Devin?
What? Oh. So anyway, I am collaborating with Amelia. My thing that I do is called Mom Start, and I help moms to manifest the life of their dreams while they raise their children. So I am collaborating with my child for us to use law of attraction to manifest better health and also what we want for our careers. But mostly for this series that we're going to do for the next few weeks, we're going to be focusing on using the law of attraction and using language, and changing language and the story that you're telling in order to manifest amazing health and fitness for yourself. So we've come up with some questions and we're gonna share with you guys and mostly with each other, because this is really like you're just kind of like watching. But anyway, we're gonna share with each other what it is that what's our challenge right now, and what we would like to have be that what we're experiencing, and what we can do to support each other. And then we're just gonna check in, and you are gonna have a front row seat as it magically manifests, which has been my experience over the last 9 years. That if you do this technique, it actually does work, that what you envision and what you speak about, you bring about. So, shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
Okay, so let's pretend like they're not here. Okay, and it's just you and me. Okay, what's your name?
My full name?
Yes.
Amelia Jade McGill.
Okay. And so what specifically is the problem that you're experiencing now that you're trying to, or you're planning to solve with law of attraction and manifestation?
My arm.
So tell us what's going on with your arm.
Well, should I say the whole story?
Yeah, say the whole story.
Okay, so I was in Orlando on spring break vacation, and I went down up to see a friend of mine named Mariah, and we had a sleepover. And the next morning, I realized that my arm was stuck, but it had happened in the past. So I thought it was just gonna last like 10-20 minutes. But then it started getting dark, and I was like, it's still stuck. And then the next day, and it was still stuck. I thought it would just, go back to normal overnight. But then months passed, and it was still bent. And then I realized that there was a problem.
So can you show everybody what it is, so that people know what you mean by it's stuck?
Yeah. So
this is kind of bizarre. Even the doctors don't really understand what's going on here, and
So for months, this arm has been totally normal, but I haven't really been able to move. It's this is literally the most that I can move.
You can't really fake this because it's all the time. It doesn't matter if she's asleep, awake,
and
if she's in the pool, if she's dancing, whatever, doing her hair, showering. It just doesn't have any movement.
And it gets in the way of things that I normally do, like when I do my hair and get dressed and stuff like that. It's harder to do because I only can use one hand.
So. And sometimes it hurts.
Yeah.
Right. And also, if somebody bumps into you, one of your siblings or whatever, it really hurts.
Yeah.
So I'd also like to talk a little bit about when you and I, a few months back, we made the decision that we were going to really, really try and use law of attraction to heal your body. Do you remember that? And so this whole vlog series is part of that, this whole video series. So what would be your dream solution vision of your dreams if it were completely solved?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. If you could wave a magic wand and have it completely solved, what would it look like? What would your body be like? What would your arm be like?
Straight.
Well, no, because you don't want him to be frozen straight.
Oh, well, like back to normal.
Back to normal.
Yeah.
And no pain.
Yeah.
Right, so part of this visualization and law of attraction is being able to really, really clearly state what it is you want to have happen. A lot of times when I work with people, moms, women, they are able to say, well, I'm not happy. And I say, okay, well, why aren't you happy? Well, my marriage is really not so great. I'm just using that as an example. That's not always the case. And then I say, well, what would it be like if, what would it have to be like in order for you to be happy? What would your marriage look like? Well, I don't know. So you have to sort of be able to paint the picture of what the vision is that you're going for in order for you to be able to manifest that picture. So one more time, as clearly and specifically as you can, what is it going to be like when you manifest your perfect health?
It is going to be back to normal with no pain.
Perfect. What have we talked about, or what are you planning to do as far as actions yourself to get there, including the law of attraction stuff that we're going to do, and also like the health stuff that we're going to do, like the brain balance exercises and the magnesium and all, right? All of that. Like, let's just sort of state this process that we're going to be in that's going to help you get there, and then the other steps that you're going to take, more practical steps that you're going to take. Well, do you want to switch over to me, and then we'll do do questions 1 through 8 of me, and that'll give you an idea of what when I ask you the questions. Okay.
Okay. What is number 1? What is the problem you're trying to solve?
So the problem that I am trying to solve is that ever since I had my son, which is now 6 years ago, I have not been able to lose the weight from that pregnancy, which is about 70 pounds.
What is your dream solution?
So my dream solution is that I am living a lifestyle where the way that I eat and the way that I exercise, just as part of my daily life, supports my having the body that I want, which is lean, low body fat, strong, high energy, high focus, and sexy dude. Sorry. Just being okay.
What do you plan to do to get there?
So I plan to do this process, which is to get support from you in being really clear about my vision, get support from you and accountability from you around making sure that I'm using language that supports the achievement of my vision. I also plan to look at my vision board every day for a couple of minutes, meditate every day for 10 or 15 minutes, and then also follow my plan for eating and working out. Yep.
What have you already tried?
Oh boy. Well, so I've tried a lot of diets, and I've had a lot of different trainers, like fasting. I've tried paleo. I've tried low carb. Like, I've tried a lot of sort of fad diets. With any of them, when I've followed them consistently, I have had success. But where I think that this process is going to help is that I lose my focus, or I lose my motivation. And so hopefully with this process, I'll stay focused and motivated.
Okay. And how can I help you?
So you've already been super helpful. You are really helpful, like you did today when you did the hug and you showed me that your arms went all the way around. So you're really helpful in showing me where I'm doing really well and where I'm making progress. Also kind of keeping me in check with if I'm not following through on my commitments, or if my language is a little bit off, like if I'm getting kind of down on myself or whatever, that you help to correct me and get me back on course.
What would success look like for some examples?
Well, obviously I would be in a smaller size. Like, I'd love to be in a size like 8 and 10 and small and medium instead of large and extra large. like the way that I look in clothes and be able to easily pick an outfit that I think looks good on me. I would have confidence. Yeah, and I would have a strong, lean body and lots of energy. Like when we're in the pool, I would be like splashing around the pool with you instead of just laying on the float.
What do you think might stand in your way?
Well, I know one thing that's challenging sometimes is that, when other people in the house aren't eating healthy, then there's temptation in the house. So that might be difficult. I think the biggest thing though is that I sometimes stand in my way because I fall back on old behaviors, like, relying too heavily on the scale as a marker for success, or just having negative language about myself or my body or how well I'm doing. So I think probably I'm the biggest obstacle, and then the next thing is like being surrounded by temptation and stress. Stress is a big one, yeah.
Last question. What might help you get there faster?
Well, having the support of the family, I think would help me get there faster. Working out more will help me get there faster. I think this whole process is going to help me get there faster because I think it's really, having the support of you and then also having the support of all your fans. I hope he doesn't go back onto the smack his head at the side of the pool. Is really, it's definitely going to help me get there